The Crocodile Lair is a relatively new lair I've encountered in Dragon Nest, so it's no surprise others don't get to manage this nest very well. In this video, I will show you each monster attacks, mechanics, and phases that you will need to know to finish this lair smoothly. Hey adventurers, James here. Welcome to my channel. I do gaming content mainly on guides and builds for Dragon Nest 2 Evolution. For those new to my channel, I'd like to invite you to subscribe to my channel if you like what you see at the end of the video. There are too many bosses and one boss that you have to beat to finish this lair. Starting it off with GPO2, which looks like a larger and evil version of Alfredo of the academic class. His attack patterns are pretty much simple. He has two normal attacks, which either sideswipes or smashes you. The easiest way to avoid this is by staying behind the robot. I highly recommend tanks to face it towards a wall so its attacks don't go all over the place. It will also make it easier for everyone else to hit it. When you see him raise both arms up, that means he will do its cyclone attack. The best way to avoid it is by running away from him. If you are the tank or if you have the aggro, just keep running away by the wall. Rocket Punch. You will see him raise his right arm while it slowly charges some energy. It will dash forward after. Same strategy here as his other attacks. AoE Jump and Stomp. When you see him jump, when he is off screen, you wait about a fraction of a second and evade. Adjust your timing accordingly. This monster also has two special states. Enraged, where it attacks more resiliently, and Overload state, where it stops moving, which is your window to use big attacks. The second one is the Scarlet Wraith. His normal attacks are relatively easy to dodge. If you are the tank, just keep him close to the walls or away from the team. Its first attack is the Scythe Boomerang. This has a large AoE in front of him, so it's best to stay behind him at all times. You can time your dodge as the scythe leaves the hands of the mini-boss. Scythe Hammer. The monster just slashes its scythe in a downward fashion. The hitbox isn't too big so you can walk away from it if you are quick enough. Scythe Beam. It has a similar animation as the hammer, but instead, it throws a beam from the scythe. When you reach bars 8 and 4, it will first do a sequence of beam attacks. Then after it does a full rotation, it will summon 4 crystals that you will need to break before you can damage it again. During the beam attack, you can opt to use your ultimate since it's a decent opening. If you can't tank its beams, just avoid it. For the crystals, make sure you have some strong attacks to break it. Help the other classes that have a hard time breaking the crystals. After a while, random players will get auras that tell you to move away from your team. Just follow the instructions and run away from everyone so that they don't get hit by the incoming attack. At bar 2, he starts doing Whirlwind Slash. The tank or the one with the aggro should just keep running away. If it catches up to you, you can ultimate to lessen the damage. Kragor, the Crocodile Boss. The boss has very readable and slow normal attacks. Just keep moving back or away from him. Front Dash. If you see a warning on the ground while he's holding his shield up, he will be dashing forward with it to hit you. It's easy to walk away from it, but for everyone's convenience, it's best that the tank puts him near the wall. Similar to the front dash, he can feint attack and do a fire breath instead. Same strategy to avoid it. At bars 9, 5, 3, and 2, it does a strong AoE on all players. Don't be fooled by this and save your ultimates for the next phase. Healers should make sure their heals are ready for this phase, or even better that everyone is full health before this happens. AoE Jump Attack. Once you see the Crocodile Boss jump, it means he will do an AoE attack. The best signal to use Evade is right when he goes off screen. When you reach the 7th and 4th bar, he will do a shout and stun everyone, and he will grab you towards him. He then summons 4 crystals that you will have to break within 20 seconds or it will one-shot everyone. The best strategy here is when you are almost going to end with the 8th and 5th bar, each position on their own crystal spawn point, which are these circular flooring with symbols on it. Make sure your ultimate is ready since it's the best way to break the crystals faster. For classes that can't break easily, make sure you are positioned beside someone who can help you after they break theirs. At one point, he starts shooting fire from above which lands randomly on the ground. Just avoid it by walking away from him and away from other players. At around bar 4, he starts shooting several flame balls from his body. Just keep your distance and avoid the balls. If you can't, just evade. Ranged attackers should attack more since the melee players won't get to attack safely. Wow, that was quite long. But I hope this detailed explanation helps you clear this lair. If you want to see the full run, which was cut in the start, you can check it over at my Patreon for free. If you liked the video and want to see more, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you also have suggestions for what guides you need, please let me know at the comments. Till next time, James signing out.